All right, welcome to another episode. So we're going to be reviewing quickly SmackDown Live, the episode of February 28th, 2017, and following that was the usual Talking Smack on the network. We saw some pretty interesting things tonight. And SmackDown again, I always say, and a lot of people agree with me that SmackDown's lately, at least since the brand split, is a much yeah, since the brand split is I think a better show all around. So we saw tonight Dean Ambrose, the Intercontinental Champion. He came out and he starts going how he's gotten pushed around like he's never gotten pushed around before and he calls out Baron Corbin. Dean's the Intercontinental Champion, and they're hyping up the match at Fastlane for Baron Corbin for the Intercontinental title. And mind you, when the brand split happened, Dean Ambrose was the WWE champion and he was the number one pick. Now it looks like his role is going to be to put over Baron Corbin. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Uh, Baron Corbin's a young up and coming star. At first I didn't know what to make of Baron Corbin. I didn't know what to make of him. I said it a lot. I didn't understand his character, what it was, who his character is, and his moves. I didn't understand. I know he was a heel, but I don't know. It was confusing. But the last couple of months, he's been growing on me. I mean, and now I've said it. He's been morphing into a sort of a biker character, which I think he is outside of the ring. He's a biker, and I like it. He's starting to talk more like himself in the promos. So yeah, and if you don't know, Kane has been working with him a lot on his move sets. So if you notice, maybe when Corbin wrestles, he does a little bit of Kane. He has a lot of Kane influence in his moves in the ring. Nothing wrong with that. He's a big guy, but where's this going to leave us for WrestleMania? I doubt there's going to be a title change at Fastlane, and we'll probably get the usual six-man Intercontinental title match, ladder match at WrestleMania. They've done that a couple of years in a row now. They've been pretty successful. You know, I think the most memorable one was the one where Daniel Bryan won. There was a lot of great spots in that with the ladders and stuff like that. So we'll see. And then we got to the Miz TV, which is pretty entertaining. I like it. Lately, I've liked it. On Raw, the last couple of years, it was atrocious to watch. But now, Miz has found himself, and he's got Maurice. And so who comes out? John Cena. And of course, the Miz, he starts getting it on him. He starts telling him how John Cena is really a politician backstage. He's the biggest politician there is. He starts talking about the time when Cena feuded with The Rock and how he told The Rock was Hollywood and Cena was here to stay. And now all of a sudden he said, once John Cena got that call, a month turned to 6 months, and now Cena's pretty much a part-timer. And then Cena comes back. He's like, "Oh, if I was really the politician you say I was, I wouldn't be standing here with you. I'd be standing here with the Undertaker." Meaning that if he was really a politician, he would have pushed to have a match with the Undertaker. But who said the Undertaker wants to wrestle Cena at WrestleMania? Anyway, so they go back at it. Cena, does his usual shtick. So then Maurice says, "Whoa, hold on. You don't leave the ring until we tell you to leave the ring." And she says, "Oh, you're going to learn about respect." And she slaps John Cena, and he puts on that fake grin. He's like, "Oh, that's the biggest mistake you ever made in your life." And then Nikki Bella's music hits, and she comes running down, and Maurice and the Miz scatter. And then she said, Nikki Bella took the mic, and she says, you better you watch who you mess with, because I'm gonna break your beep. I don't really know what she said. It started with a beep, but I don't even know what she said. But it made it was a little controversial on SmackDown, on Talking Smack. I'll talk about that in a minute. So I don't know. What do you think? Do you think that Cena and Nikki Bella turned heel, or did the Miz and Maurice turn face? I don't know. I think people will. I think a lot of people will go for the Miz and Maurice. I mean, I don't. Who likes Nikki Bella? I don't know. So anyway, he's seen us to do with Nikki Bella, his real life girlfriend, longtime girlfriend, and so they're going to go with it at WrestleMania, the mixed tag team match. And then the big then they had the number one contenders match again with AJ Styles versus Luke Harper. Last week they had the battle royal to determine the number one contender, and they botched the ending. It was supposed to be one of those endings where when it finishes, where both the last two competitors' feet touch the ground at the same time, but it got botched. Clearly, AJ Styles' feet hit the ground first, and Harper should have won, but they declared the match a draw, which is what they want to. Just the finish didn't look good. So Harper and Styles had the match again this week. Styles gave him the phenomenal forearm, 1-2, and then Harper put his leg on the rope. The referee counted 3, and Styles took off Harper's leg from the rope, so the referee couldn't see it. But it didn't matter because who comes down to the ring? Shane McMahon. He says that Harper's leg was on the rope. He starts the match right now. AJ's a little pissed, but it doesn't matter because Luke Harper. They're outside the ring, and Luke Harper comes out of nowhere and he kicks Shane McMahon, and the kick was intended for AJ, but AJ moved out of the way. But Shane went flying and he hit the ground, and then AJ pushed Harper to the ring post, put him in the ring, and then set up the 450 splash from the top rope and pinned him 1-3 again. So they keep teasing this feud with AJ and Shane McMahon, because the rumor is they're trying to make a match between AJ and Shane McMahon at WrestleMania, and I don't even think they know what they're doing right now, but they're teasing it. And then the last segment was pretty much talked about a lot tonight. Bray Wyatt's in the ring, and all of a sudden on the screen comes Orton. He's at the Wyatt compound, and he tells Bray, "You gave me the keys to the kingdom. This is your temple. Beneath my feet is where Sister Abigail, the sister of Satan, is buried." And I didn't know. I don't think they ever said that. We know Sister Abigail's a ghost. I think they've hinted that she's a ghost because she's never appears and she's always doing weird stuff. But so I guess she's buried underneath the rocking chair. So Orton says, "I told you as long as you were the master, I was the servant. I wouldn't challenge you. But now I'm going to be the master. You're going to be the servant." And he starts pouring gasoline all over the compound. I guess he channeled his inner Kane of burning stuff. So, and Bray Wyatt's in the ring. He's like, no, please don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. And Orton says, "I'm going to burn Sister Abigail's soul." And Bray Wyatt's freaking out. I like it. It was all right. It was okay. So he pours gasoline all over the place, and he leaves. He goes outside. He makes a trail of gasoline, and he lights a long match. And he sets the place on fire. It was pretty good. Bray Wyatt screaming in the ring. So now they're gonna. This is now they're gonna be stuck to WWE, because now Orton just turned on Bray Wyatt, so he gets the shot now. I guess what, at Fastlane? Sorry, and this leads to Talking Smack, which aired right afterwards on the network, and they brought out the American Alphas first. And man, you want to talk about two guys, two performers who are not getting the spotlight, who deserve the spotlight. Here you have young good-looking, athletic, talented tag team in a long, long time to be the tag team champions, and there's nothing for them. I mean, they're feuding with the Usos. Yeah, I like the way the Usos have reinvented themselves, but they weren't on the show. Where are they going to be on the card at WrestleMania? There's probably going to be another schmaz, a 10-man tag team uh, match at WrestleMania. Come on, these guys deserve to get a recognition. I mean, it's a waste. It's a shame. So they came out and they talked with Daniel Bryan about the Usos are taking posting pictures of the alphas on Twitter backstage, and they're insinuating that they're stalking them and they're creeping on them. And Daniel Bryan's like, oh, what if they take inappropriate pictures of you? And it's like, oh, come on, it's so. And basically, they were saying that the Usos told them watch your back, and the American Alphas are watching the back, but the Usos aren't daring to step to them. I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand. I hope things get better for the Alphas. The WWE doesn't care about the tag team division. So then I'll move to the big segments. Then Shane McMahon comes out towards the end, and he talks about getting kicked and this whole controversy with AJ and Luke Harper, the one tag team match. He's saying me and AJ we were talking about a lot of stuff in the hallway, and then AJ comes right in and he's like, "There's nothing to talk about. I did everything you said. I won the battle royal. I beat Luke Harper twice tonight." He says there's no debate about it that he AJ should be going to WrestleMania to main event WrestleMania versus Bray Wyatt for the WWE title. And Shane's like, well, we still got to talk about things. And it's again, they're pushing the feud, and AJ's like, you shouldn't have come out there tonight. Commissioners in baseball don't come out to change the call. In football, they don't come out to change the call. That's why the referee's there. His decision should stand. And anyway, it doesn't matter because he did beat him twice. So he's like, I don't want. He doesn't care. He says he wants. It's said and done. He's going to WrestleMania He's going to main event WrestleMania against AJ, against Bray Wyatt for the title. It doesn't matter what Orton did. So he drops the mic and he says, "That's it." And right there, Shane turns to Daniel Bryan. He's like, "No, we have a lot of work to do. We have a lot to talk about." And they end the show like that. Daniel Bryan's like, "Yeah, we do. We have a lot to talk about." So I mean, I don't understand. They're setting, I think they're testing the waters for WrestleMania. They're trying to see maybe what might work, what might not work. But I hope they just at least I know some people are upset that some matches that some of their favorite matches and performers might be on the lower card or the mid card. But listen, just hope that these performers, AJ and Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt and whoever it is, Kevin Owens, Chris Jericho. Let's hope that American Alphas. Let's hope when their matches at least they're allowed to get their stuff in, and hope that we have good matches. Some memorable matches at WrestleMania. I mean, we know the main event's going to probably be Goldberg versus Brock, or now they're talking about Undertaker versus Roman Reigns. Who knows? But let's just hope at least all these storylines translate into good in-ring action at WrestleMania. And oh yeah, I forgot to mention next week they're gonna have John Cena and Nikki Bella versus Carmella and James Ellsworth. So I guess they're gonna have some practice matches for Nikki Bella and John Cena. We'll see. They're gonna probably beat them and make them look ridiculous, and that's probably gonna lead to Carmella and Ellsworth starting to break up. But anyway, that'll do it. Tell me what you think. I hope you liked it. And if you're not a subscriber, subscribe. And I'll be making more videos soon. Thank you.